fresh air, exercise, enjoying nature, fun companionships. It is time we get out. Outside activity and health tonight on Call with the Prairie Doc. Good evening and welcome to On Call with the Prairie Doc. While it may not always be comfortable in this part of the country, our changing seasons give us an annual parade of things to do. Whether it's exercise, gardening, or just enjoying the variety that Mother Nature provides. First, let's take a look at this week's Prairie Doc Quiz question. It is a pick the best answer question this week. Exercising outside is better than exercising inside because 1, more strenuous and therefore more stress relieving. 2, the sun exposure helps provide needed vitamin D. 3, it helps with balance. Or 4, all of the above. We'll give the answer at the end of tonight's program. Let's start out with the downside of being outside. The diseases that we might be exposed to, especially in the summer months. We visited with a great friend of On Call and the former South Dakota State Epidemiologist, Dr. Lon Kightlinger. Our conversation covered a variety of diseases, some of which can be serious.
Summertime has its own set of illnesses. Summertime is diarrhea time here in South Dakota, and a lot of that diarrhea is hooked with our animal care. Our cases of E. coli, Campylobacter, cryptosporidiosis, all diarrheal diseases, they spike during the summertime because people are more out and about with animals. Then there's the insect carried diseases. West Nile, it starts every year. It's now endemic in South Dakota. This past year in 2017, we had 4 deaths for West Nile. We had 73 known cases and probably hundreds of other people who weren't even diagnosed. And that's a mosquito-borne illness. We also have tick diseases in South Dakota. Every year people come down with tularemia, they get Lyme disease, Rocky Mountain spotted fever, so ticks and mosquitoes, they're prevalent in the summertime, and you gotta take care of yourself and prevent being bitten by them. We're lucky in many respects here in South Dakota, and one is we don't have the woody environment that Minnesota and Wisconsin do. So ticks, the ticks that carry Lyme disease do not do well in South Dakota. They're very difficult to find, and most of our cases, almost all of our cases in Lyme disease in South Dakota, we interview them, and by and large, they went to Minnesota, they went camping, they went to the forest, they did something in Minnesota, and a tick got them in Minnesota, but they're South Dakota residents, so we count them as our people. We have tularemia in South Dakota. In fact, South Dakota is one of the high incidence states of tularemia, and we find it in rabbits, we find it in prairie dogs and whatnot. What happens in South Dakota is you'll get bitten by a tick, or usually it'll be some younger kid will shoot a rabbit or a gopher or a prairie dog that has it and expose themselves and get one of the forms of tularemia. Or your pet, typically a cat, will tangle with a rabbit or one of those critters, and the cat will get tularemia and then spread it to its owner. So we have it, it's East River, West River. It pops up in unusual places, but it is a disease in South Dakota. The mouse disease, that's hantavirus pulmonary syndrome, and we have that in South Dakota. It's fairly rare. We have less than 1 case a year, but when it hits hard. It makes you sick, it makes you very sick, and 1/3 of all cases that we've had in South Dakota and nationally die from it. So if you've got mice in your house or in your barn or your cabin or your outbuilding, don't go in there with a leaf blower and blow it up, because that just stirs up all the urine and the feces, and then you breathe it in and then you get sick. Be very careful, mask, squirt some bleach solution on it and wipe it up very carefully. Those mouse nests and those mouse droppings, and we've had those all over the state too, but it's quite rare, but it's out there and it's deadly. For South Dakota, the big mosquito-borne illness here is West Nile virus. And up until the year 2002, that did not exist in South Dakota. And it hit us. It's an African virus, but it made its home right here in South Dakota. And we have the highest incidence of any state in the country for West Nile virus.
Is it living in the birds?
Yes, yes. It's a bird disease. And once the mosquitoes come back into life in the spring and summer, there's this bird and mosquito amplification cycle, and then it spills over into humans and makes us sick. Now there's other mosquito viruses too, but those up until this point have been in tropical diseases. Like what recently emerged was the Zika virus, and that's, for an adult, that's even milder than West Nile virus. However, what makes Zika so dangerous and so dreaded is it causes birth defects. It causes microcephalia and other brain deformities in babies. So it's very, very, very serious. It hit hard in South America, in Jamaica, in Puerto Rico, many of the Caribbean islands, Central America. And we've had 3 cases so far in South Dakota. All of those individuals went traveling to the islands, to the Caribbean or South America, and we've had several other women who did not get sick but were pregnant, and then we've been monitoring them to make sure that their babies are okay. And so far, South Dakota, we've had no babies born with any Zika birth defects, so I'm happy to report that. So we ask people who are going to Jamaica or some holiday south of the border, do there exactly what you do in South Dakota in July and August. Protect yourself from mosquitoes, because this is a virus that can be spread sexually. It's sequestered in the men, and it can be found in male semen for up to 6 months after they've traveled. So what we're advising couples to do, if they come back here, either abstain from sex for 6 months or use a condom, and don't get pregnant during that time.
Exercise is good for the body and good for the soul. It's even better when you are able to exercise with friends. The moral support and companionship make the task much more enjoyable.
I guess I started walking when my kids were young. I used to go up to the Hyper Center and let them run around while I walked around the circle. And then it's just always been an easy thing to do. Grab your tennis shoes and go out for a walk.
I have pretty much always walked for my whole life. I've walked with my mom when I was younger, and I lived in Minneapolis for 16 years and walked with my friends there. We lived downtown, worked downtown, so you really walk everywhere.
My walking came from formerly being a runner. And then when my right knee started to tweak a little bit, I always want to avoid, any kind of surgery, whatever. So then I just switched to walking.
Here we go.
It depends on the time of the year and what all I have going on. I probably walk, I would say about 3 to 5 times a week, dependent on, otherwise I go up to the wellness center and work out as well.
I'm kind of a fair weather walker, and so if it's nice, I walk outside around my neighborhood. If it's unpleasant, like meaning cold, I go up to the wellness and walk on the track up there.
We've got routes around here, if you want to go 2 miles, there's a route we take, and if you want to go 4 miles, there's several different routes. But all of the people in my group of walking kind of know. We have names for it, like, do you want to take the Hillcrest route? Do you want to take the college route? What route do you want to take?
I'm a person who I either work out or walk in the mornings, and I love it. I love the fresh air. The friend who I walk with, we always have great connection, great conversations, and I feel like it makes my day go much smoother when I get that out of the way.
Oh, I always feel better after I walk. It's just great. I think for one thing, it's just knowing that I'm doing it. if I walk with someone, that's just a bonus.
There's a whole community there.
In the summer when things are blooming, I plan walks around different flower gardens that I like. For example, last summer, the city of Brookings planted a couple of wildflower gardens, and I always tried to include that in my walk because it was just spectacular.
I think one of the things that I really like about it is the camaraderie.
I mean, in the cold.
When I moved back to Brookings from Minneapolis, it was a great way for me to connect with people that I had known for a long time and be able to catch up that way, and you have, great conversation within an hour.
Do you think we're done with freezing weather? Yeah. No. Well, we can get a cruel thing in May.
Just that it's easy, you can do it anywhere, it's free. You just need tennis shoes and or maybe grips on your shoes if it's icy, but you can do it anytime in the winter or summer.
For some of us, exercise can be a quiet walk around our community. For those of us who are more competitive in nature, there are opportunities to win.
7-6.
Last year I did the 800 and the 1500, and that was my first time running after not running for 30 years, and qualified for nationals. And so then in July of this year I was in Minneapolis for the nationals, placed 7th in both of those events.
I was introduced to it by a friend 3 years ago. My boyfriend's family has been in it for several years. I had never heard of Senior Olympics.
There's a couple meets in the state where you could go at about age 47 because they go from 40 to 50. And so I always did those two meets. I was one of those guys that was anxiously waiting to turn 50. People always used to kind of laugh at me, but I said, yeah, I can't wait because then I can do it full time.
Now I throw the shot put, the discus, the hammer, the javelin, once in a while the softball. And I high jumped for a while, and then I had knee surgery 6 years ago, a knee replacement, and I decided last year to get back in high jump, and I did it this year. Not very high anymore, but I did it.
I just entered the new age group, the 85 to 89, and my time was still good enough to set a new state record in that age group.
Did go to nationals this year in Minneapolis. Amazing, it was an eye-opener. There is so many fantastic athletes from 50 to 100 years old.
Running has always been my passion. I ran junior high, high school, college, and then took 30 years off, married, had the kids, and so devoted my time to them. And then when we heard about the Senior Olympics last year and that it was actually track, I love track. I know you can go out and do 5Ks, do marathons, but track is really my passion.
Some people are real competitive, and there's some who come here for the social part of it, but it's, come on out. There's a lot of people. You don't have to be super fit, but I'll guarantee if you come out and start doing it, you kind of get addicted and you will get in better shape.
When I get my annual checkup, the doctor always says that the good cholesterol highly outweighs the bad cholesterol, and it's all because of the exercise.
My mom, she actually last year at our city games, or this year at our city games, she did the beanbag, and she's 79. It's like, come on, Mom. And she's the first one that will tell you, I'm not a competitor. You have to have losers to have winners. But she competed, and she was excited and wants to do it some more.
It's just for fun. Just go out and have fun. It doesn't make any difference if you're last place, or if you're not very good. You've got to start somewhere, and it's just going to keep you more active, out of that rocking chair.
Competing does keep you young, and it keeps you moving, and you're not, instead of sitting and watching TV, we're out working out.
Come out and try it. You don't have to be great. It's a lot of fun doing it. And there's always somebody around in whatever event to be willing to show you what to do.
When I was 57, I had a neighbor that had just come back from a doctor's appointment. And he was overweight, his knees were bad, and he was on quite a bit of medication. And he told me that the doctor told him he needed to get some more exercise and change his diet somewhat. And after that, I thought about that, and I was reasonably healthy then, and I thought, what would happen if a person did that before you have health problems.
Having a garden helps one in so many ways. Getting outside, exercise, the emotion of caring for another living thing, and of course, fresh food. It starts with acquiring the seeds. We visited with Lynn and Brian Darnall from Medary Acres in Brookings to get us started. Hi, we're here at Medary Acres with Lynn Darnall, and we're looking at planting some potatoes on Good Friday.
It is Good Friday.
And so what would you suggest? I mean, is this the time to plant the potatoes?
It is. Actually, it is. And I think the ground temperature has been coming up, even though we've had some chilly days.
Okay.
And all that means is if it's a little too chilly, the ground temperature's a little too chilly, they'll just sit there. But eventually, as it warms up, they'll start growing.
It won't hurt them. So
No.
Good Friday is a magical time to plant.
In April, yes.
In April. So now I like red potatoes, you know, the thin skin red potatoes.
Yep.
So which red potato do you recommend?
Well, I would recommend this red Norland.
Okay.
We literally sell hundreds of pounds of that.
Bigger or smaller is better, or what do you think?
Doesn't matter. You're going to cut them up, and you're going to use the eyes anyway. So the Norland, we have sold that for literally decades.
Okay.
And it is a good keeper. The skin is very nice on it. You're going to cut them up, and you're going to plant hills.
Okay.
And make sure there's eyes in each piece that you put in the hill.
So how many in a hill? How many pieces?
Well, most of our old-time gardeners recommend 3 to 5 pieces. But I know some people that just put 1 piece in there and still get a nice crop of potatoes.
So and then the potato hill should be 3 feet apart?
Yep. Put them in rows about, actually the rows can be about 3 feet apart and the hills 18 to 24 inches apart, depending on how much room you have.
All right, now show me hot peppers. I want to go there. I like to make hot pepper vinegar sauce and give it away at Christmas.
I know. I've been one of the recipients, and I was just telling you, Rick, before we went on the air that your ghost pepper vinegar, I had to rinse it off the vegetables I put it on. I'm just a little too Scandinavian for your ghost vinegar.
Be a little lighter. So anyway, the ghost vinegar, I'm making it a little lighter now, and so we'll try that.
Okay.
So now we have ghost. I like to have a mixture of cayenne and ghost pepper, and so we're started out pretty nicely here, aren't we?
We are, for being April.
I'm not going to plan until later, right?
Right. I don't care how hot pepper they produce, they're going to freeze if we have a frost.
And be dead.
And be dead, and I'd have to sell them to you again.
Yeah, and the other thing is, I like to have tomatoes. Tell me about the tomatoes. I usually use Celebrity. What do you like? Let's talk about the tomatoes.
Tomatoes, Celebrity is my favorite. It is a good all-around tomato, no matter whether you want to slice them and eat them, whether you want to freeze them, whether you want to can them. They're a nice sized tomato. They have a nice skin. They have seeds, not an overabundance of seeds, but they have seeds. Now, a lot of our customers like the Roma tomato that does not have seeds in it, and I've got those also.
But it doesn't have as much flavor, is what I think.
And I like that juiciness, and Roma is a meaty, pear-shaped tomato, and so, but it's whatever people like. And so I think, Rick, we talked about it, we have like 40 varieties of tomatoes so that we hit the right type of tomato for each gardener.
For everybody. Now, one of the things is these heritage things, and I like German, what's the name? Something.
Heirloom tomatoes.
The heirloom tomatoes.
Like German Johnson.
And because they're colorful, but they're flavorful. Why are these heritage things so good?
Well, they have wonderful flavor, wonderful juice. Some gardeners actually do not like how they look. They are not a perfect type produce, you know, and it's because they're non-hybridized, you know, and so they just grow these tomatoes that are a little unusual. They've got purple stripes, they've got pink stripes, they're a little misshapen. It just, again, depends on what you want to do with them and whether you want a perfect looking piece of produce or whether you want all that juice and good flavor.
One of the things that I grow in my garden is just an abundance of horseradish.
That horseradish can be a little bit invasive, which you're learning about. So you might want to plant it in an area that, you know, maybe has cement all the way around it, you know, a boulevard that's all cement. You know, there is other ways to control it. I know some of our gardeners actually sink big pots into the ground. They cut the bottom of the pot out, sink the pot into the ground, and grow the horseradish just within the confines of that big pot. And that it takes them a while to grow a root system deep enough that they come out of the bottom of that pot and up in your yard and your neighbor's yard. And
spreading. Value of growing your own garden, the excitement of the season, the fun of making something happen with Mother Earth and the sun and the rain is just a magical time.
It is. That's why I have been here 40 years, Rick, and
you started when you were 5 or something.
5 or 6 years old.
Yeah. So.
And there is just great joy from day one until we're done, until gardeners get it in their garden, until I get my garden planted. I am the last one to get my garden planted on the face of the earth, but. There is joy. People tell me, and I agree with them, that you're just more at peace when you're out in the garden. Yep, and playing in the dirt.
Thank you. Vegetable gardening is one of those healthy things that not only you've got the fruit of your work to eat, but you also have the joy of the work in the garden and the activity and the interest. And
we love to sell vegetables because people generally have good luck with them. If they're willing to do a little bit of work, you know, till the ground a little bit, pull a few weeds, water it if it's too dry, you will be rewarded in the fall. And you don't have to can, you don't have to freeze, you can eat like mad and maybe use most of it up. But it's just so rewarding. It really is.
And you know, when we boil our tomato, you know, we put our tomatoes in the pot, and then we throw the onions in the pot, and we throw a lot of the other vegetables that we have put together, and we have this medley of vegetables where we freeze it, and then we eat it all winter long. I love it.
See, you eat better than I do, Nate.
I try to do that. So now we're here. These are strawberries. People need to do. I did strawberries about 4 years.
Yes.
You find success with strawberries? I had a.
People have good luck with strawberries, and then of course, you know, this is for a small patch out in your backyard, and most people will do the everbearing type strawberries.
Right.
If you really want to pick a big batch of strawberries, you go out to Sanderson Gardens, or you go to another grower somewhere in the state.
And they'll let you pick your own.
And they'll pick your own.
And that's a great thing. Now right here are the sweet potatoes. I read that sweet potatoes are nutritionally the very best food there is to eat. Have you heard that before?
I have, and they're easy to grow. People don't know much about sweet potatoes, but they're very tender. They're like tomato plants. You don't put them out on Good Friday.
No, we gotta
wait until kind of the end of May, and then you put the plants out, and boy, by late summer you've got a beautiful crop of sweet potatoes, and it really works. If you can cure them, you leave them out in the sun for a while and let them get a crust on them, and then they'll keep quite a while.
Okay, what else do we have here?
Well, we've got some asparagus. This is kind of an experiment this year, but we've always sold asparagus roots.
Yeah.
But now we're actually selling asparagus plants.
Yeah.
And you just pop one of those little globs out and you just stick them in the ground. And asparagus is a long-term crop. It's 3 years before you can start picking.
Oh.
So plant them where you want them.
And then protect them.
Because then they're there forever.
Right, and then but you only harvest them in the spring.
In the spring. Oh yeah, that's the only time. And rhubarb, of course, a couple different kinds of rhubarb. And rhubarb's wonderful. I mean, it's, you know, it comes up first thing in the spring and people start making rhubarb betty and pies, and you can't get enough rhubarb.
All right, so let's go look at herbs.
Why don't we? Yeah,
okay.
It'll be over that way.
We've got beautiful oreganos here, which you
Yeah, I
and
think-
Joni are cooked
And the
with
tomato
basil
sauce.
and tomatoes and several types of oregano there.
Okay.
We got parsley, both the curly kind
That's
and the flat leaf kind.
I grew the parsley last year, and then you take a sprig of it and put it on your plate, and it looks pretty.
Oh, it's beautiful. Look, beautiful.
It can freshen your breath too.
Oh, is
You
that
can
right?
take a sprig of it and it freshens your breath.
Oh,
They put it in dog food.
they make the dog
Makes the
smell
dog's
better.
breath smell. They really do.
We talked about lavender. Here's the rosemaries. Again, several varieties
What's
of
that? What do
those.
you cook with rosemary? Besides singing rosemary, parsley, rosemary,
And thyme.
and thyme.
There you go.
What else? What do you do with rosemary?
Well, I know poultries,
Poultry.
poultry mostly.
Mostly-
I think
mostly,
fish. I
chicken.
think maybe fish, poultry and fish.
Okay.
But there's lots of different kinds. There's some creeping ones and upright ones. And this is one that a lot of people have all winter. You know, you put it in a little pot, put it on the windowsill in the kitchen,
And then they pluck a little off.
a little off when you need some.
Okay.
Sage.
Sage.
Lots of different kinds of sage.
But mostly that's
pretty.
Thanksgiving.
It's Thanksgiving. Oh yeah, you put it in your stuffing, and
Yeah.
but there's got to be some other uses, I would think.
I would think.
As many flavors as we've got.
I have
and we
raised.
always run out.
Is that
So-
right? Really?
Yeah,
I've
everybody
raised.
wants it.
I have raised sage every year, and I never find a use for
Never
it.
use it?
There it is.
Here's one of my favorites, Rick, and I've never used it for cooking, but I love what the plant looks like. It's called sweet woodruff. It comes back every year, and it's just this carpet of beautiful foliage until your husband, as in Brian, comes by and sprays it with Roundup.
Then it dies.
And then it dies.
Yes.
But
it-
good thing I
it's
know a
wonderful.
greenhouse where I
That's a
can get
wonderful
more.
plant. that,
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
pretty. It isn't
Yeah,
really.
I don't know
it's
what
a
they use it
beautiful plant. Oh, I used it along our sidewalk, and it was just a beautiful, happy little plant.
But
right
it's
there.
an herb. So you're looking at a happy little pretty plant. But is it? It's in the herbs. Do you
I know.
cook with it or something? You don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll have to Google it.
Okay.
And then here's my favorite, Rick. This is stevia.
So now you promise you'll save me a stevia plant.
Yeah, but don't say that on TV.
Okay.
This is a natural sugar. This is a natural sugar, and I grow it in a pot during the summer. And if you pick off, particularly the newer foliage, and you just chop it up and you throw it in with fresh fruit, your lemonade, your tea, oh,
Well,
it
it's
is
what-
really a treat.
It is. The Consumer Report said of all of the artificial sugars, this is the safe one, and I
And
just.
It's not artificial.
It's real.
It's a real
It's not a
thing.
chemical. It's not saccharin or
No.
something like
And
that.
isn't
It's a-
that just a delightful
It's like
burst of sugar?
A burst.
Burst.
A burst.
A burst.
A bush with a burst of sugar.
Uh-huh.
I love it.
Anyway,
I want
and they're
that.
fun to grow. They're fun to grow.
Okay. Well, we thank them for all these years of providing a fodder for joy in the summer and a wonderful time, not only being wonderful leaders, but friends. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, you have your plants and seeds, and now it's time to plant your garden, all the while thinking about how they're going to taste come harvest. So I just tilled this garden this afternoon. It's Good Friday, April the 14th, 2017. And I borrowed my neighbor's tiller, and it does a really nice job, but I've got one of these smaller tillers that you can keep your garden free of weeds. So I'm going to dig a little bit, and I'm going to plant hills of potatoes. So we've got these thin-skinned red. You want to have eyes in each of the potatoes. welcome to the garden in Brookings, South Dakota. It's August 1st, and we'll look at the horseradish that grows automatically, and you have to pull it or it'll overwhelm your garden. But in the fall, I like it because I can dig it up and clean it and run it through their processor and put it in little containers and give it away, and people love it. I mean, they take it. So that's it. Here are these are my pepper garden, and this is this is just the plain old jalapeno peppers. They're pretty close to ready almost. Here's some more jalapenos. These are little red peppers, and you get a ton of them. Actually gives you an idea what they look like when they're done, and it gives color to your pepper sauce. So the garden looks like it's maturing very nicely. You can see the tomatoes. I think that's the tallest I've done tomatoes, and it's those celebrities. I love the celebrities. There are, of course, a variety of other pastimes you can enjoy. Believe it or not, sailing has been growing in popularity in South Dakota. We certainly have the wind for it. Colorful sailboats can be seen on many lakes in this state. One intrepid group has formed the Lake Poinsett Sailing Academy and hosts an annual race on Lake Poinsett in eastern South Dakota.
Since I was 4, so that's 55 years. I think I kind of joined 7 years ago. That was the first regatta, and I joined I kind of started with the guys at the first regatta and then been with the group ever since. Strategy is be close enough to Rick to beat him. No, the strategy is hopefully it's going to be a figure 8 race this year. That will let people here be able to watch better. That's the concept.
We've sailed in our family for years. We've started out in little wooden boats. In fact, I made a wooden boat for our kids when they were small called the 8-Ball. And we sailed that at Lake Oakwood, where we live now. And so then we gradually went into Hobie Cats, got a 16, and then went to an 18, and now we're down to a wave again. So we've had lots of Hobie Cats, and all our kids sail as well. It's a wonderful recreational sport, a lot of fun. And if you want to, you can compete in a regatta like this and win, maybe a little trophy of some kind. There's no big money involved in it, but it's just a lot of fun, a lot of family fun. All our boys, because of our sailing at home, now sail and have boats themselves. In fact, we were just at a regatta down at Lake Yankton at the Lewis and Clark. They have a big national Hobie Cat regatta down there this week. They've been sailing all week down there on Hobie 17s. And so it was interesting. They helped with that race yesterday. We have a lot of new sailors today. We've got a young guy that was given a sailboat, never sailed before, and needed help even setting up the boat to sail, and he's going to be out there today competing. And I met another family today that lives over by us, by Oakwood, and they just got a boat, and they were looking for help today. So it's a good place for people that want to learn to sail or think they'd like to come here and meet other sailors and get started in it.
We're here to just have fun, and Ozan, who is my daughter's boyfriend, is with us, and he has some sailing experience, and Christina, who's from Detroit, she has some sailing experience, and my daughter has sailed with me a couple of times before, so we're out here to have fun. I've been sailing 25 years.
I've been sailing for about 2 days.
There are community band concerts.
bit of an aerobic experience for the tubas and the drum line. 2 miles playing with a tuba early on a Saturday.
Annual festivals. Even in the winter, we can get outside and enjoy many activities such as Festival of Lights parades, or cross-country skiing.
Why in the world do you like the cross-country ski, Tom?
Well, it's outside, number one.
You like the outside. I mean, you're a hunter, you're an outside guy.
Mm-hmm. And it's a great thing to do in the winter. Fresh air going through your lungs, get some exercise. Can't beat it.
Can't beat it. You bring your dog out, it gives a chance the dog to have
some exercise with me, yeah?
Yeah, that's great. It's such a different thing from all the summer sports. And it allows you to, if you can tolerate it, if you bundle up enough, and you really can, if you dress right, you get a chance to be outside and get a little bit of old soul shining down into your face.
That's good, a little vitamin D the natural way.
Yeah.
And a lot of the parks, like this one, if you plan your route, you can have the open areas with the wind at your back and get in the trees and go into the wind.
Okay, wow.
I've been out here in some miserable conditions and felt pretty good about it without a ton of clothing.
You find the right spots to come back against the wind.
Right way to do it. Just sit and think about how you want to do it first. Yeah. Same with Oakwood and a lot of the other places.
Lake Oakwood, tell us about skiing there.
Well, it's fabulous.
Yeah, it is beautiful.
It's a little longer. It's got like a figure 8, so you can cut back at the intersection of the 8.
Right.
Or you can just keep going and get more of it. And there's a little more up and down than the nature park. It's pretty flat, but there's a couple up and down spots that bother some. I've crawled downhill all my life, which is this different, but
right.
A little downhill doesn't bother me.
No. So tell me about, this is the Brookings, what is it officially called? The Brookings Nature Park.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that, a lot was due to an anonymous donor.
Yes, very much so.
And we thank him from the bottom
of our
heart.
The whole family.
The whole family,
yes,
all of those people. But it's a beautiful place. It used to be the garbage dump.
Yes, it was. It was the landfill, and when they did it years ago, the park department, Al Ferrix, kind of had a vision, and so when they dug these ponds to get filled to cover that hill over there, to cover the stuff, they created, of course, the water table's down there about 6 feet, and it's the aquifer, very clean water, going through the rocks, because there's a gravel pit over here, and it's just going through there, and so we ended up with ponds. There's kayaking, canoeing, you just tons of different activities out here. Fishing, I've seen a lot of people fish.
So the only problem is getting people to realize the opportunities we have in this town and in this state.
One that's been coming here before, it was actually a park, It's hard for me to say more people.
You don't want more people. Shh. Don't tell anybody.
Well, I came out here on a weekend here. Oh, we had that warm stretch. And I rode my bike out here, and you could ride your bike. Oh, was there people out here doing things? It's just fabulous that they're out here enjoying themselves. Yeah, and they get a great view when you get way up on the top up there.
There's kids sledding right now down that garbage hill. I don't want to call it the garbage hill. That really neat natural hill.
This is their second attempt to get native grasses on there. Hopefully a slight mistake was made, but that'll be all native grasses up there.
Really? I didn't realize that.
Mm-hmm.
And what mistake? They
planted it too deep.
Oh, it's got
Mother Nature just relied on buffalo and fire to spread its seed and crack it over. They're very hard, and they're not meant to be very deep. Just a little bit. They'll work their way in, and maybe a year, 2, 3 years before that
takes
seed.
over.
And once it goes, they'll be there until man plows it up and uses Roundup. So hopefully that'll never be that way. But again, it'll be a beautiful thing for people to see and go for walks in the summer. People come up and watch some of the star events up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
you can. I am so ignorant about the stars and the planets and all those things. It's great fun to get a little chat about that.
Well, yeah, me too. And it takes a phone call to say, Tom, did you know this was happening? And ride your bike or park over there at the building, which is a fabulous building that was built by the anonymous donor's family.
Yes.
And they have an educational center.
Fabulous opportunity here.
Mm-hmm.
So you're, but you know, you're physically active and very healthy, and
I try
as
to
a
be.
very young guy. I mean, we're trying to talk older people into exercising. How old are you again now?
68. Yeah, but I'm very fortunate, lucky. I don't have any noticeable ailments that allow me to hunt, fish, hike. I hike down long ways with my waders to fish in unusual places.
And I think
very blessed.
That's why you are blessed, though.
Yeah,
if
absolutely.
If you stay active, you can be active. I think that's it.
Oh, I can't imagine being trapped indoors, and I feel sorry for people that don't take advantage of that can, and I feel really sorry for people that want to, and due to Parkinson's and various ailments can't do it.
Well, and if they don't do it for too long, they can't do it too.
Yeah.
So that's a call for the people out there who are young and still can to stay active, so you can continue to be active all your life. Good. Whatever interests you and your family to get out of the house and engage with others will have a positive effect on your well-being. One doesn't have to run a marathon to feel the health benefits of just living life. Maybe it's as simple as a watermelon on the porch during a hot afternoon. And now for the answer to tonight's Prairie Doc Quiz question. It's a pick the best answer question this week. Exercising outside is better than exercising inside because 1, more strenuous and therefore more stress relieving. 2, the sun exposure helps provide needed vitamin D. 3, it helps with balance. 4, all of the above. And the answer is, of course, number 4, all of the above. We'll be right back after this.
On call with the Prairie Doc is very important to a lot of people in this area and in this region because it communicates a lot of very valuable information on healthcare, medical issues, answers specific questions. This project takes dollars. We have people in studios and we have people that have to be paid and we have to do production costs, even though Dr. Holm's time, our time, the guest time is all donated, we still have production costs. We have a great foundation called the Healing Words Foundation that oversees this whole operation, and is responsible for some of the fundraising to promote these programs. If you like this program and you enjoy the information you're getting and you find it's valuable, please feel free to go to our website and donate. We would really like to have some additional financial support, and it's very simple to do. And again, it'll keep this program going for the foreseeable future. So the website is prairiedoc.org, O-R-G, prairiedoc.org. Go there, donate if you're so inclined, and we thank you very much.
Research tells us that regardless of your age, when you begin exercising just 30 minutes daily of even mild to moderate walking, it increases energy levels, improves mood, and actually increases longevity. I submit that doing this outside is even better, weather permitting. Of course, on the northern high plains, sometimes the weather forces us to an indoor gym or to the personal exercise machine in the basement to get activity, but that's okay too. However, when we can, we should get out of the igloo and do our exercise outside. When the sun's rays come pouring through our pupils, they not only give us vitamin D to strengthen our bones, but those rays tell our brains that we are alive. The views we see of the outside clue us into the changing cycle rhythm of the day and season, prevent that seasonal affective disorder, and provide for a sense of the spiritual light of hope. Going outside when possible is very good for us. Better yet, getting outside in South Dakota every season of the year makes the modern adventurer realize why they call this the land of infinite variety. I especially relish my daily 1-mile round-trip walking trek to my morning cafe for breakfast and coffee, even in inclement weather when I have to put on boots and get all bundled up in my hooded 40-below winter coat. That said, there are many pleasant days in South Dakota throughout all 4 seasons. I have wonderful memories of enjoying the outside in South Dakota. These include Black Hills riding snowmobiles, downhill skiing, and steep hill hiking to the summit of Black Elk's Peak, spring and fall hiking through Oakwood Lakes and Lake Poinsett State Parks, sailing in the yearly Lake Poinsett Sailing Regatta, road biking through and around our community of Brookings, East and West River pheasant and deer hunting with friends, working in my vegetable and pepper garden, and walking or running some distance almost every day for the last 40 years. Take it from an experienced physician who has lived here for 57 out of his 69 years and who thinks he's seen it all. Nothing comes close to improving one's emotional and physical health than being an active, interested person who gets outside and savors all 4 seasons in this northern high plains land of infinite variety. A big thank you to everyone who helped with this week's program. I think one of the best takeaways from our stories is that it certainly is a land of infinite variety here on the northern high plains. It really matters less about what you do outside, but that you do something. As environmentalist John Muir discovered, in every walk with nature, one receives far more than he seeks. On Call with the Prairie Doc will not be here on South Dakota Public Television next week, as they will be having their spring fundraising drive. Please tune in to some of the great special programming they'll be having and help support them if you're so inclined. We'll be back the following week, June 14th, with our last new show of this season. I had a wonderful conversation with Dr. Dennis Bielfeldt, a PhD doctor and director of the Institute of Lutheran Theology, headquartered here in Brookings. Well, that does it for tonight from all of us here at On Call with the Prairie Doc in the Yeager Media Center on the campus of South Dakota State University. Until next time, stay healthy out there, people.
Why are we here? How should we try to live? How do you see God? great mysteries of life. Next time, On Call with the Prairie Doc. Major funding for On Call with the Prairie Doc has been provided by
Avera is a proud sponsor of On Call on South Dakota Public Broadcasting.
Larson Manufacturing is proud to support On Call Television as it continues to open doors for important medical information.
And by the South Dakota Foundation for Medical Care, the Medicare Quality Improvement Organization for South Dakota.
And with the ongoing support of these individuals and institutions.
Brookings Health System,
Ophthalmology Limited,
American Academy of Family Physicians Foundation and South Dakota Academy of Family Physicians.
Avera Heart Hospital,
Dakota Allergy and Asthma,
CoBank,
Fishback Financial Corporation,
Vance Thompson Vision,
Aberdeen District Medical Society,
Black Hills Medical Society,
3rd District Medical Society, Brookings, Madison, and Flandreau,
Dakota Bank,
Orthopedic Institute,
Physicians Care, Sanford Clinic Community Service Committee, and Swiftel Communications.